One of the phrases that I recently came across that really hit home to me was, "Your brain is a muscle, so train it." And the reason why that hit home to me was I noticed in my own daily life, I'm not training my brain as much as I'm trying to train my body, for example, like my biceps or my quads or my running abilities. And I think because of the quick dopamine hits that we're getting in today's society, where social media is really preferred in the youth, and even myself, I go on social media so much that I feel like I'm wasting my day doom scrolling. But because of social media and those quick dopamine hits, my attention span has gone really low because I've noticed that it's harder for me to pick up a book and read it for like 10 to 15 minutes than it is for me to spend 30 minutes scrolling after a 6-second video and learning like 20 things at once. There are pros and cons to being able to learn things on social media, but I think one of the cons that kind of outweigh the pros is we're not critically thinking. We're not engaging our brain much. We're just receiving information rather than recalling or working on our memory skills or our cognitive abilities of being able to, summarize what we just learned. So one of the things that I wanted to do after hearing that phrase of "your brain is a muscle, so train it," was I wanted to learn new things and not only learn something new, but be able to summarize it in a minimally edited way where I'm able to recall what it is I learned immediately after learning it. And it doesn't have to be something I just recently learned. It can be something that I'm recalling learning a while ago, or an experience that I had that I'd like to share with my audience. Just anything that can help me work on a few things, which is my storytelling abilities, my ability to think quickly on my feet, which also leads into the third one, which is like minimal gaps in between my words and not using filler words. So filler words meaning like or trying to refrain from those and instead using words like "and such" or "because of this," or transitioning phrases instead of like or and also my ability to the fourth thing was I want to work on my enunciation. So enunciation is basically the way that you're pronouncing words and how easily it is coming across. And I hope I'm saying this correctly and I'm not misunderstood on what this is. But to me, this means that sometimes I mumble or sometimes I mispronounce things. And for the person I'm talking to, it might be hard to understand what I'm saying. And also for my own self-confidence, because every time that I notice I am stuttering or I am saying something that doesn't sound like how it should be pronounced, then I get a little lost in my head. Like I lose my train of thought and I'm just thinking, "Oh, I said that word wrong," or something along those lines, right? Those are like the speech or the communication side to this. Like I mentioned, I also want to learn things, because once you learn new things, you're actually, I believe, which is something I learned on TikTok, but if you learn new things, then your brain is creating new cells. And I don't know the science behind this, but if it is true, then learning new things every day should be increasing your brain's capabilities, right? So if you guys have any ideas on what it is you guys want to learn, I'll just be rambling for like 2 to 3, maybe 5 minutes on a new topic that I'd like to discuss each day for maybe the next 30 days. And through that process, I hope by the end of these 30 days, or maybe longer, I'll be able to storytell very nicely and interact with my audience more and be able to present myself as a person that is a good communicator. So be on the lookout for my next videos.